Hey there everybody, Pete here from Comic Book Geezers. Welcome to another edition of the show. In the co-captain's chair as always.
I'm Wild Bill, the Unknown Comic. Thanks for being here for another episode of Comic Book Geezers. We're going to do Iron Man Part 4 today. Trying to show off my wood shirt for you.
There you go. Look at that beautiful shirt. If you don't have one, you need one. Become part of the gang. Come to the party.
Yes, get a wood mug too if you want for your coffee.
Right.
Don't be a sap.
Link is down below.
Yes.
Check it out. So today is going to be our fourth look at the history of Iron Man. So we started all the way back at the beginning. We've done, what, in chunks of 40 issues. So
50
now,
or so.
50, something like that. So now we are at issue 140. We're going to look at 140 through 180, which is basically...
end of my Iron Man collection.
Yeah, I kind of stopped also around the same time. I think Bill went a little further with Iron Man than I did, but he's got all of them, right? So
every one except number 1.
That's
2 through 180.
I'm gonna get that soon.
Number 1.
I'm gonna get. I'm gonna pay the.
My neighbor got it for $40 back in like 1980.
Well, I won't be paying $40, but
I thought that was insane back then, but now it's another zero. So he did good.
Yeah, you can get Iron Man number 1 for $3 1/4 to $400. You know, at least a 2.0 or a 2.5, which I'm okay with.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is, but it's worth having.
This is Iron Man 140, part of my subscription, back in my subscription days.
So this is what, 1980, right?
Yeah, 1980.
Okay, so all these are 80 and beyond.
So you're looking at Bob Layton and John
Layton,
Romita Jr. sometimes with these.
Exactly.
That was 141. This is 142. Getting a little futuristic with this suit, this outer space suit.
Yep.
Iron Man Outer Space. 143.
And that's kind of like a boxy looking suit, right?
Yeah, it is
It's
kind
got a
of.
little more girth to it, kind of like the earlier.
It is a little bit.
Because he went
more
very
squared
sleek
off.
for a while there, right? Like
Yeah, well, later on when they got that silver and red suit, that got squared off too.
Yeah. Look at that. It's a pretty cool cover, actually.
Kind of like before and after.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The old gray iron suit.
Yeah.
All part of the subscription.
You know what I didn't like about this period in Iron Man's history?
So,
No real, like, good villains.
yeah.
For the most part.
Here
Well,
comes
you got
Whiplash.
So there's one of them. But like
They bring him back and change his name to Backlash.
Blacklash,
Blacklash, right?
Yeah,
I said Backlash.
Yeah,
Blacklash.
Yeah.
But they should have just left him as Whiplash.
Yeah,
Because, okay, you got a new name, but you get the same old whip.
He hasn't changed, right?
No. Bob Layton cover that was.
Yeah. He did most of the artwork in all these, right?
Yeah.
That's a great cover.
Yeah, this is classic.
Yeah. So that's also
That's
Blacklash.
Bob Layton.
Yeah. Blacklash again.
Yep. Like
Blacklash
another
from
guy,
Iron Man
another
was awesome.
popular villain, but not in many issues.
Yeah.
Another Bob Layton cover.
See, in a lot of these, there's just a lack of a villain.
This is 148.
Yep.
Yeah. 149, we're starting to get better. Get Dr. Doom involved.
Oh, there we go. Well, that makes sense.
And how appropriate for the 150th anniversary issue.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Double-sized
That's a
issue.
good one.
Takes place back in time, medieval times.
And they waited forever to do this matchup. That's the crazy thing, because they could have done Iron Man versus Dr. Doom
Many times.
15 years before, and they waited till what, 1980, 81 to do it? It's
Yeah,
crazy.
this is
when you think about it.
1981.
I mean, I know there was a battle between the Avengers and Dr. Doom on numerous occasions, but I mean, I'm talking about a one-on-one type of thing.
151.
There we go, Ant-Man.
Again, kind of a dual, double
Yep.
facade. 2 covers for one. 152. Here's the dark suit.
Oh, yeah. So I don't remember, when we did our favorite and least favorite artist for Iron Man, who was Layton your favorite? Who was your favorite? I don't remember who you picked.
I thought it was Bob Layton I put down.
I think you
Him
did.
and George Tuska.
Yeah,
Tuska was
I
number,
picked Tuska.
Layton was number 1,
Yeah,
I
think you
believe.
picked Layton.
And
picked Tuska.
I was the worst.
that I remember.
Okay.
that I remember. I just couldn't remember who your number 1 was. I thought it was Layton.
Here's the crummy cover banners across the top that you don't like.
I hate him.
This is your 153.
I hate him.
But it only lasted three issues, so. But here it ruins a good one. Issue 154 with the unicorn.
Oh yeah.
This is one of the greater covers
Yeah.
post 150. in my collection. That's probably one of my favorites right here.
It's good they brought him back. He was
154. The I'm gonna get crushed by a tank. Don't worry, I'm Iron Man.
at the baseball stadium or football
Yeah.
stadium. Right, football
Oh, it went 4 months.
stadium. Yeah.
That's longer than expected.
Yeah, no, it's gone.
156.
Who's that villain?
I forget.
Mauler. That's a pretty lousy name for a guy who's in like a robot suit. The Mauler.
It's like a Gladiator colors inspired.
I guess. I don't know. It's a terrible name.
No?
Marvel was reaching in the 80s, man. I'm telling you.
Should have him fight Stiltman instead. This one though, I never got this cover. The
Yeah.
Spores.
Yeah.
Yeah. 157 that is. This is 158. This is always a popular cover. You know, the Drowning Death Trap.
Yeah.
I'll see you in hell, Stark, after you drown.
And who's that? Who's that talking to him up there?
Me, I'm saying it.
No.
No. I've nullified your armor, and at the rate the water is rising, within minutes you'll be dead.
No, they didn't even tell you on the cover who that is. You have to guess.
And I'm not
You have to
opening it.
read it.
Kind of looks like the owl.
Yeah, right.
Menacing. 159. I like the dragon on the cover.
Of course you
This is probably the best villain we've seen
Yeah.
so far, right?
do. New one, yes.
Yes.
Although there's someone behind him that's pulling the strings.
Yes.
Who's that strikes again? Who strikes again? When strikes Diablo. There you
Diablo.
go. Diablo.
You know who
Diablo's
Diablo is?
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
All right. So 154.
Diablo's terrible. He
I'm sorry,
needs a
159.
dragon.
This is 159. 60-cent book. This is probably 1982. Yes. And the rest, Pete's going to take the rest of my subscription.
There you go. 160. The Serpent Squad. It's another great Leighton cover right there. I like that one quite a bit. All right. Moon Knight.
Yes, this is one of the better covers. Yes.
And I'm not. And this is a Hannigan cover. Hannigan and Milgram. All right. I still think it's pretty cool looking.
That is a
Maybe
great
not
cover.
as great as the Leighton art, but I still think it's pretty
That's an awesome cover, though.
Yeah, here we got 162. So are we into 81 yet? We're into 82 now.
Yeah, this is
Okay,
1982.
so 82.
You're halfway through.
The Challenge of the Chessmen.
Yeah, this. And now we're starting to see the white background, no detailed background art in the cover.
I call lazy,
Yeah.
but that was rampant throughout the. It's one of the reasons why I stopped collecting when I did, because here we go, the Bishop. Because again, got to create some new villains.
And we're seeing pastel colors in here, the purplish.
Yep.
Right, you're starting to see pastel colors come in.
Yep.
You got pastel green up in here, and pastel pink, purple.
So they're trying to do some different stuff, but
Yeah.
whether it works or
But
not.
this is the beginning of that change, and this is 82, and it continues and gradually more and more by 86, 87, and then it just takes over by 88. It's like,
Yeah. And the stories weren't that good. I mean, that's what really got me. Yeah, here, this is a perfect example of what you're talking about. So this is a McDonnell and Mitchell cover. So here, way too much white. Then you got the dark, the light blue with some shade on it. But I mean,
166 is the cover, but it's shaded so much that it doesn't stand out. It's like faded, you know. I don't know. It could have been darker.
in the clutches of Obadiah Stane.
This was the last one of my subscription. This was the last issue in my subscription.
So after this, you just went and bought them on the rack.
Yeah, well, I didn't buy any
Wait.
until 5 years ago when
Oh,
I
so you
started
started
buying.
buying
Yeah, that was the
them.
last. This was the end of my run. Then I bought this one like 3 years ago,
Here
4
he is
years ago.
fighting one of my favorite. I love the Machine Man.
168. But again, we got a pastel
Yeah,
background.
It's a shame because well done cover, right? Machine Man's always getting his ass kicked on the covers, right? You ever notice that? Here we go. Is Tony drunk? Who knows?
See, we've got a predominant purple.
Yeah,
In his covers.
a lot of purple. I can't handle anymore. You be Iron Man.
I can't handle it anymore. What I have to keep going to issue 200. I'm going to stop at 180.
170, an Iron Man you've never seen before. Of course, you got to open it up to find out who it is. But it ain't Tony Stark, right?
It's that Rhodes guy.
Here we go. Thunderball from the Wrecking Crew.
And more pink background.
Yeah, that's God, that doesn't work.
It's way over. Overkill pink.
That does not work.
It may be across the top, just up top, maybe.
But the whole thing?
Yeah.
And
I'm getting a headache.
Yeah, and essentially, I mean, this is otherwise a
This is what you're going to
cover.
get from now on.
Yeah.
This book. Next time I see comments, this is the reaction.
Take that.
Take that.
All right, Captain America.
I like this
Firebrand.
cover. There's a lot going on.
There is a lot going on, but this is not bad.
Tony Stark's an alky lush, been dragging that story out since 128, so his life is in shambles.
Yep.
And then he's going to lose his corporate business.
There you go. 173. We've shown this before.
Yes. To Mr. Stone. Going to take over Mr. Stark's business.
Great cover.
Many multiple Iron Man covers. I mean,
see, this
suits.
is something that works. So here you have, it's like this kind of like metallic checkerboard black, but it's different. It's darker at the top, and so if you see
This
that
one
real
pays
close up,
homage to all the different
all the
suits.
different suits. Yep, that's a great cover. This is 174. So I like that one. Here you've got. I don't like this one.
Now we got a lot of aqua.
175. Yeah, it's a little too much green.
Because it's underwater scene, but
Yeah.
we got a lot of pastels going on lately.
Yes. Yeah,
Right?
this doesn't really work. Yeah, you can see it in the green and the pinks. Way too much pink. And here again.
We've talked about this one before.
Yeah, 176. Is that supposed to be Moondragon down below? The lady with no hair? Looks like her. Probably isn't, but it looks like her. Wearing a different outfit.
More of the circle, hypnotist circle.
Yeah, 177. Who is that? The Flying Tiger.
He means business.
At least that's what they tell us, right?
Yeah.
178. Tony looks like a hobo.
His life's coming apart.
Yeah. Coming apart at the seams. And,
But you can see how these books are going the last 10 issues. There's no reason to continue to go to issue 200. I just can't see buying another 20 issues of this. You know what I mean?
And I mean, the important thing is, are the stories inside even fun?
They're all right,
They're
but
all
it's
right,
like, you know, I chose to stop right here. I should have stopped at 170, but I wanted to get a couple of the stories with the other guy doing the Iron Man instead of Tony Stark.
This is terrible.
Yeah.
This is just absolutely awful. This to me just smells like something they put together in 2 seconds.
But they're going back to the 60s with the solid color theme.
Yeah, it just doesn't work.
Right. Astonishing Tales 98 with Submariners all blue.
Yeah.
Avengers 73 all blue.
Yeah.
Iron Man 180. What the hell are you doing? So that's Iron Man episode number 4. It is the last.
So we're safe to say that the end of the golden age of Iron Man probably has already passed by you.
And
so-
you just saw it here on Comic Book Geezers.
Yes.
Don't ask for an episode 5. It's not coming.
We don't have any past.
You can do episode 5. You have my permission.
There you go.
But yeah, I hope you liked it, guys. I know it's been requested to get this one out, and we had so many things on our plate that we want to do. So I'm glad we finally got around to it. It's been a year or so,
Yeah,
at least,
right, yeah.
over a year.
Yeah.
But as always, thanks for being here. Tell your friends about Comic Book Geezers. Tell them to subscribe. Click the notification bell so you can be kept in the loop every time we got a new video. And as always, please click the like button, damn it. All right? Because I will.
There you go. Me too.
Anyway, thanks for being here. As always, we'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching, everybody. For Mr. Wild Bill, I am Pete. Have a good one. See you next time.
Take care. Bye-bye.